What's up, everybody? It's another Thursday evening, and we're here live with Brian and Carolyn Strong for this week's episode of Strong Therapy. So how you guys doing tonight over there?
Oh, we're doing really good, Chris. How's everything going where you are?
Very well. New York is always nice this time of year.
we
Slushy
got
as usual.
a lot of snow this week.
Yep, about a solid 10 inches.
Yes.
Very cold, chilly.
Yeah. Our girls, talking about this week and the weather, our girls, love snow. And last night I was doing some work, getting ready for the podcast. And I went out of my office and I stepped in water. And I was like, what's this? And I took a few more steps in water. I see that our back light is on. It's like midnight. They're going to school today. They had snuck out. I hadn't even told you this yet. They had snuck out, two of them, and went and did a, what is it called? Challenge. Cicely challenged Scarlett to do something, and they went out in the snow at like midnight.
Fantastic.
And Scarlett, I was like, where's all this water from? And, well, we told you we were going outside. And I went, no, you didn't. Well, we were in here and we yelled and told you. I said, you guys yell all the time.
See, I thought I heard voices outside. And I'm like, it's midnight. There'd be nobody out there.
See, there you go, Chris. Did you hear that? I thought I heard sounds, but he didn't go check it.
Because it was midnight. I mean, why would the kids be outside?
Why would anybody? But if you heard relationships.
I thought they were downstairs or something.
But if you heard someone outside, isn't that weird? And go check it out.
Man, I guess they should have been in bed.
Yeah. But anyways, next time go check the sound, please.
Do you have a pistol?
No, but Brian's always been a chicken.
I'd probably want a weapon if I...
Oh, geez, Louise. Sorry.
Parenting. Never,
A dull moment. That alarm that just went off was my alarm. Let me know it's the early day to get home from school. So
Oof.
Anyways, we have a great show today on Strong Therapy. We're glad that you joined us. We are going to have a great guest today.
Yes.
Our Mr. Larry Beyah.
Beyah.
Larry Beyah is an amazing friend of the show, and he had us on his podcast, Let's Get Loud.
Yes. It was very nice of him to include us on that wonderful show.
Yes, had some good times, good laughs, and that's what's most important in life, right?
Mm-hmm. So let us introduce Larry Beyah.
Someone's having a good day.
What's up, people? How y'all doing? Oh my God, let me tell you something. I'm so happy to be here at
Hey, handsome.
Strong Therapy. I need therapy.
You need therapy?
I need
Tell me what the fuck you need. I'll help you out here.
but first I need some pussy. I need some coke, and I need a buddy to hang with. Brian, what you doing for the next 3 days?
Well, I got the coke here.
Okay. Yo, I heard that y'all got 10. Well, Carolyn, I heard you got 10 inches the other night. That was the weather report.
Yes, I got a nice big 10-inch.
10 inches of snow. What'd y'all do?
See, I screwed her twice.
Well, I took a lot of pictures of the weather. We hunkered down here. Our girls were off school, and then a 2-hour delay today. They went outside and played a little bit. The shoveling was not fun at all. And honestly, they tell you don't go out and shovel if you're at high risk and da-da-da-da-da.
You're right.
I'm not high risk by any means that I think of. I went out there and my neighbor was doing it, but I went out there to help her. I paid her to do it. And
was she high risk?
Huh?
Was she high risk?
No, young little 20. You'd like her. Wait, watch our podcast next week. Lacey will be on there. She's a sweetie pie.
Okay.
She was doing it, but I was getting a part that she missed just because she was freaking cold.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time I went inside, from what little I did, the whole room looked like it was filled with smoke. Like I had a haze.
You had a whiteout. You were it's like a blinding.
Yes.
Wow.
And I was walking around the kitchen. I thought, oh my fucking God, I'm going to have a
Snow
stroke.
blindness. Yeah.
I thought I'm going to fucking have a stroke.
You were literally thinking that.
Yeah.
See, I don't shovel shit. I just wait for the sun to take care of it.
Wow.
It's one way.
Brian not only does not go out and get burglars, he don't get snow. He don't get anything.
He don't take the trash out.
Brian is like, I'm an in the house guy. I'm an in the house cat. I'm a house cat.
What do you mean? Oh, he didn't like that. He didn't like that I called him out on that. Now he didn't call.
I take the trash out.
Who does it the most?
I don't know. I don't keep track.
Listen, if you want to keep getting those 5 inches twice, you let him get his rest.
Thank you. Thank you, Larry. Anyways, I wanted to ask a few questions about you, Larry.
Talk about it.
I know that you are an Air Force veteran. Thank you for your services
Yeah.
so
Yes.
Nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force.
And how long were you in the service?
I was in the service for total 6 years. 4 years
Wow.
active, 2 years inactive.
And I know that it's really hard to actually get in the Air Force.
Yeah.
As far as that, it's a harder.
Yeah, we are an
It's harder to qualify for.
Yeah.
We are an elite
So
force.
you got to be a smart man.
Anybody can get in the Army. I love you, Army. Anybody can get in the Navy. I love you, Navy. Anybody can get in the Marines. Marines. They don't even have their own branch, but I love you, Marines. They're a division of the Navy. I love them. But I love all the branches of the service. We all fuck with each other. They would do the same thing if they had to talk about the Air Force.
I always tease a friend of mine. He was in the Navy, and I'd go, in the Navy. In the Navy. And I always teased him that he wasn't gay. Not that I care, but
Yes, they're all gay in the
we always
Navy.
gave him shit.
They're gay in the Navy. That's
When he
the
would wear
requirement to
those
get in.
pants. Yeah, when he'd wear those pants, when he had his suit on, it tucked his butt really good. And I was like, exactly, that's for all those guys.
Now, I did go to Norfolk, and they do have some impressive machinery out there.
Oh, man.
I'll tell you.
Norfolk is the best.
They let me go in one of those submarines, attack submarines. I think it was a Los Angeles class. Very, very neat. I couldn't fit in there, though. There's no way.
Really? You couldn't fit in the
Yeah,
submarine?
Those are nuts. They're small.
Yeah, I think you can't be over a certain height.
Oh,
in there,
okay.
obviously.
Okay.
It's almost like being a pilot. Like you can't, like certain guys can't be astronauts. I don't care how smart you are or how dedicated. Like you're not
Too
going to fit in
small.
the spaceship. Yeah.
Okay.
Like my friend actually joined the Navy. He's old now, well, older, but he joined the Navy back in his day, and they take a thing called an ASVAB test.
Yeah,
which is
the
kind of almost
ASVAB,
like
Armed Service Vocational Aptitude.
So you know what I'm talking about. So you know how it's all standardized across the whole system.
Yeah.
Right? He tested out top notch,
Mhm.
and they're like, excellent. We're going to put you on a nuclear submarine and turn you into a nuclear engineer. He heard submarine. He fucking dropped out the next day.
Yeah, he's like, no, I'm not
He
going
dropped it.
I'm not going to do it.
He could have been set up making nuclear engineer money the rest of his life.
Nuclear energy. That's better than rapper money. Nuclear engineer money.
I would think I would even me with being 5'1",
Yeah.
I would be claustrophobic in a place like that.
Well, yeah.
Well, see,
I mean,
the Navy has so much great equipment. Like he was saying, you ever been on a ship, like one of those Navy ships? They are amazing. Now, I've been in almost every aircraft, but ships are amazing, especially when you're out there on the water with them. But you get claustrophobic in anything that has to go in the water or underwater, everything. You just, it's like the water is right here, you know.
now, were you always a comedian, even through the Air Force, or did that come after?
I've been a comedian my whole life. Okay, now let me tell you something. Let you in on the secret. Like, okay, my nickname was a comedian's name because I looked so much like him. It was a black comedian by the name of Nipsey Russell. And everybody used to always say, "Oh my God!" Like, but that my grandmother used to call me Nipsey, and when I was a baby, so I looked like Nipsey Russell since I was a baby, and so I guess I was destined to be a comedian. But I've been a comedian. Like, I always made people laugh. Like, even in the back of the classroom, but even before we started school, I just like my dad never put me up in because I used to have this big head, right? And it didn't fit my body. So they would stand me up in the middle of the room, and then whichever way my head would tilt, that's the way that I would tilt to, or whatever like that. So they used to do me like that for entertainment for them. So I used to like hearing their laughter. So I would egg it up a little bit more. And the next thing you know, laughter became contagious. It was like, they like me.
Yeah, I mean, me and Brian just started doing this kind of stuff to have fun.
Yeah.
But I remember as a kid, I went to school 34, and
you went to school at 34.
It was called.
You
34.
were a slow kid.
Exactly, I was a little kid, and it was a number, and
she was a little slow.
The school was numbered. Well, I don't know geography.
Yeah.
That can tell you
Madagascar.
what.
She thinks she's in Texas now.
It's like, I'm a history major. By the time I graduate, it's gonna be history.
So me and his name was Tyrone. In second grade they put us in the back, and me and him cut up every day.
Yeah.
We like played off each other, Tyrone and me. And at one point, we're in second grade, no boobs or whatever. And the joke was I put tissues while the teacher was in the other room, and I was walking around the room acting like I had boobs. Now it's second grade.
Yeah. Now wait a minute. You're telling me you started school at 34, so that means you're 36, and you say you still don't have boobs? What the fuck?
Quit. It was not. The school was called 34, and we ended up getting paddled for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, listen. The many paddlings that I've gotten growing up because of the stuff I've done in the back of the classroom. Oh my, every single day, and then the whippings I got when I was home. Oh, come on. It's like that goes with being the class clown.
Yes.
Having callus on your ass.
Because, exactly.
Because you.
But this was the first time I ever had gotten my paddle, because I hadn't gotten paddled before. And she took me in the hallway, and there was steps, Larry, and she said, "Bend over." And I bent over, and she said, "No, get closer, step up on a step." So I walked 3 steps up and bent over. She said, no, back up. It took a good 5 minutes for me to figure out what the fuck she wanted me to do.
She wanted a proper paddling posture.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Exactly.
She taught you why you like to be spanked now.
Yeah, that might be it. I don't like those ones with holes in them, though. That's a little too much.
What was that about?
Those some bitches a whistle.
What was that? Yeah. Is that what it was just for? Just to hear the whistle?
Yeah. Less air resistance, more swing.
Oh, God damn. Like, I'm feeling it now. Like, y'all are bringing me back to being in elementary school, all the paddlings that I've gotten, over the years, and then the whoopings I got from my dad and my mom. Oh my! When I tell you the paddlings, every principal has paddled me, every teacher has paddled me, but I would never stop. Like, there was no off button. So even after I would get paddled, I would go back in the classroom, and it was almost like nothing happened outside. You know what I'm saying? And then I would do a bit of, because my thing is I would talk about anything. I would talk about the parent. Hey, he thought that hurt. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But see, I come from a family that will put a hit out on you if you do too much. If you go then you're gonna see some people, and everybody knew whose family I was in. So it was like they had to discipline me because that was the rules. Because it's like, why is he getting away with so much? But that was my thing. The teacher used to always tell me, I tell you what, if you let me teach for like the next 20 minutes, I'll let you have the last 5 minutes of class to do some material or whatever like that. And
wow, you got to barter with the teacher. That's amazing.
Yeah, in 5th grade, I glued a whole notebook together. Me and Chris Mosk, I did it page at a time, and we're in the back of the class just laughing our ass off as I'm gluing together this fucking notebook.
A page at a time.
Yeah. And then we shoved a pencil through it to get, it had like this glue pocket in it.
Yeah.
And burst it.
Yeah.
Just cracking the fuck up. We see in 5th grade, I dealt with nuns.
Oh,
and
yeah.
nuns would just choke you like Darth Vader.
Nuns were evil.
Yeah, she choked Jonathan Deslin almost out.
And you know,
Hey,
then if the parent came back and said and they were like, she wasn't choking him, she was giving him the sign of the cross, and he took it the wrong way.
Yeah.
She slapped me straight up in the face.
Yeah, they would do that.
Twice. She went, Psh! No, and I looked at her, and she must have been like, oh, that wasn't enough, huh?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what happened.
That's what that scene
Poor
with the
Brian.
That was before they were subtle. Like now they probably have to like hit you with a bag of oranges or something else where they
Yeah.
could like.
I wonder
no,
what
it's
the
not a
nuns
fist.
will do
That's not
now.
a slap, Mark.
Yeah.
I don't know. They probably have like jujitsu moves now.
Yeah.
Like now they don't just like do that. They like arm bar you or they triangle choke you. Some
Yeah.
weird shit.
Yeah. Don't hit him in the face. Don't leave bruising.
No, not at all.
As
Oh.
someone who grew up after all corporal punishment was ended, I think even in private schools, like it's effective. I mean, you can't be like going around punching kids in the face or maybe slapping them in the face like you got there. That's a little much. But or you know what? You know what was a lot? Anything where it's like I could get how if you could slap someone in the ass or paddle them, I think that teaches a good lesson.
Yeah.
They made my grandmother when she was 9. I mean, she just passed. She's 97.
Yeah.
She was 9. They'd made her kneel on frozen peas. Like, not a bag of them. Like, they dumped frozen peas out on a board
and made
her kneel on them.
Yeah.
And she never went back to that school or any school.
Because that's fucked up because there are sacks in your knee sack or whatever like that.
Bursa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like you can burst those. And that's why people have knee injuries. Because if you kneel down, that's why it's always better to put a pillow down when you're going to kneel. Because you can burst those and see with peas frozen. Oh, my God. Oh my God! See now,
bursitis.
Yeah,
that nun was just someone that wanted to give pain.
Yeah,
sadistic.
Yeah, she probably was a
seemed
freak
like
too.
I remember a nun almost broke my mom's fingers with a ruler.
Jesus.
Wow, what happened?
Oh, they used to slap your hands back in the day.
Yeah,
But you said you almost broke a nun's hand, or you always broke your mom's hand.
My mom was in elementary school in a Catholic school, and she did something she wasn't writing her words right or something.
Yeah.
And she slapped her on the fingers with a ruler a couple times.
Yeah. That's wood. These are bones. They used to bend their hands back like this. They used to do so much stuff. They used to tape rulers together. But my thing was like this, we'll get through this too. Because the bottom line is like the people who were doing it, they weren't that in shape. Now, we had this one teacher, Mr. Fowler. Now, he was in the Marines. And he was a principal. I'm sorry, Mr. Fowler was a principal. And he came, he still had a buzz cut. He was a big, tall man. He was still in fucking shape. He had to be like in the late 50s, early 60s or whatever like that. But that was the one paddling that I was like, okay, all right. I hear what you're saying.
Wow. So I wanted to talk about a few things and wanted to go to news therapy.
Okay.
Larry, if you don't mind joining us and giving us a little bit of talk on that.
Okay.
Yeah, your 2 cents on these silly happenings.
Okay, I'll give you $1.87.
187 on that motherfucker.
Yeah, and you don't stop.
Yeah.
So our first article is called "Oops, Welch Woman Does Interview with Sex Toy Visible on Bookshelf."
This was an interesting.
Wonderful.
This was an interesting
Comes
one
up.
because I was like, this lady right here, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
I mean, look at this here.
Oh my God.
And so oblivious too, of course.
She was on the BBC, the big beautiful cock.
Yeah. And I was not mad at her because the thing is that like look at her face. Like she fucks herself with that.
Yes. And you know what else? The funny part is I was thinking about the fact that, we just, saw on a few different things. If you haven't, Miley Cyrus loves dildos and decorates her home with it. So I'm thinking that Miley Cyrus did start a trend. So people are starting to decorate with dildos.
I don't know about this one.
But see, hers was more true to form.
It didn't look excessive.
And what I like about it, it holds up a good book.
Yes.
It really is a bookend.
I bet that she's reading a book when she's fucking herself.
So let me tell you something. The more I see this story, I'm so happy for her, and I want to meet her. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, if you can take that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I'm happy when I see stuff like this. I'm like, I know the corporate world good. She was in her own house. You know what I'm saying? Like these are the hazards you get from working from home.
Exactly.
Yeah, like the real hazard here is how many more dudes are gonna hit on her after knowing she can handle that thing.
Exactly. That's my point.
Like it's gonna get awkward in a different way than she anticipated.
Yeah, you wait till that.
No one's gonna shame her. They're gonna be like, she's gonna be getting all the phone calls.
Yeah. Did this go viral?
But as far as that's concerned, there's a lot of people that freak out about toys and stuff like that. They're too scared. So what I was wondering was what the placement, how we're talking about the placement and how it was on a bookshelf.
Yeah.
Our personal toys are hidden away or put somewhere.
We have what's called a sex box.
Yes, and it's big and red.
That's called the pussy.
Exactly.
When we're done.
So
pink to red, baby.
Her to have it in her living room, she's very comfortable with that, you know?
And that's why
I wish she'd have picked it up and smelled it.
Oh, God.
I wish she would have said... Now, did she realize it while she was on air, or she never realized it?
No, they were having a work meeting.
Yeah, but at no point in time, nobody said anything.
A corporate meeting, and they're having... No one noticed until afterwards.
I thought she had an interview on the BBC, wasn't it? She was being interviewed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish that lady been like during her interview, I would look behind her and all of a sudden it would be like, oh, I'm so sorry I left this on the shelf, people. This one needs to go back in the dishwasher.
Oh gosh.
Put that on your dating app profile picture. Boom.
Oh,
have no problem.
Game over.
Game over.
Yeah, right.
And I'm one of those people that play those games on your phone that like you find something in a picture, and if that would have been fucking funny if you had a game and they put some kind of sex toy in there and you have to like find it.
Oh, new bit alert. This is what you guys should do on your show. New bit alert. Y'all should find pictures like that. And maybe find a picture and like have somebody Photoshop something out of it or whatever, put something into it and say, find what's missing in the room, but let it be all sexy.
Bar games.
Yeah, find the pussy.
Find the bottle of baby oil in the background.
Spot the difference.
Where is the lube?
Yeah. Where is the lube?
Find the lube today.
Yeah.
It'll be a daily, and you win something.
Yeah.
If you're the first one, and we'll put you in a drawing.
Exactly.
I'll make you a cute
win a
shirt.
Circle jerk.
I'll make you a cute shirt that says something like Gooch Leg or something.
Yeah,
like
that's it. Listen.
Well, we got another article here, Larry, that I wanted to get to, and I think you'll think it's quite entertaining. This couple, I probably would hang around with and have a few drinks with. I think. Couple accused of having sex on Myrtle Beach's Ferris wheel arrested again. Again. So the really fun.
Oh yeah, she's a goer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
she has a good jaw.
Yeah, she's a good egg.
Yeah, I think that jaw gives it away that she's a tough bitch.
Yeah, and she suck a good dick. I guarantee you, she suck a good cock. Let me tell you something.
Exactly.
This couple is my couple's goals.
I love how
she's like
back
gag reflex. What are you talking about?
Also, they just list them by the singular last name like it's some really infamous people.
Really?
Like Harmons back in prison. Like, you know who the Harmons are? Like, say how many times they get caught fucking. Let's find out.
Yeah, the Harmons.
Well, the funny thing is they actually record themselves.
Good.
And they
Well, you'd hope so.
Well, they posted. They did it in different spots, different places, in Myrtle Beach and some other areas.
I heard they fucked in a grocery store.
Yeah.
Yes, and in a park area.
In the meat section.
Oh.
And they would record them, and then they were posting it on Pornhub.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where the problem, I guess, arises, because they had us. I watched an interview different from this, and it was a solicitor.
Okay.
Solicitor?
Solicitor.
I got that word, Larry. Solicitor.
Sister.
And he basically said it's possible that this couple could be placed on the
that list.
sex registry.
Oh, come on now.
Yes.
But you know what? I guarantee,
Yeah.
yes, they can, because if they were close to a school.
Exactly.
Well, I heard the Ferris wheel operator kept going, "Don't do that."
Don't do that.
And it would come around again, "Don't do that."
Stick your hands back inside, sir.
Keep all appendages in the passenger car, sir.
And he literally found his fingers right in there, like you said, like you told him to. Keep everything inside.
So, okay.
He's like, you only said don't wave your arms out. You guys didn't mention anything specific.
There is no rules. Nothing says in the rules you can't fuck on the Ferris wheel. I've been to many amusement parks. I've never seen that rule. So technically, is it like, yo?
That wouldn't be the grimiest thing you'd see at any given amusement park that day.
Right.
I'll put the rent on that.
Yeah. If you got to eat those hot dogs.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
those carnies have seen worse. I mean, he's probably like,
Yeah.
And
He was-
these
he
are
was
fucking
filming it.
adults having an adult moment, right?
Yeah.
Themselves. But yet the carnies are over there trying to hit on 10-year-olds and take them back, molest them, and put them in.
She
Yeah.
kind
in a
of puts
van.
me in the mind of Gina Carano a little bit.
Little
I
bit
can
there.
see that.
Got the square jaw. But I mean, what I don't get is I kind of get why you might like arrest him and slap him on the wrist with a fine because like you want to discourage that behavior if you're the government. Okay. But why put him on the news? Like I'm going to click this video in a second, but like why do these people have to get put on blast on their whole community just because they got caught fucking? They weren't selling heroin. I mean, come on.
But you know what? To their credit, they don't mind public.
Sex.
No, this was probably the goal. This is probably like what they were going for was to make it on TV.
Yeah. The only regret is that they didn't show a clip of them fucking on the news.
Let's see what they come
I
up
looked
with.
for it, Larry. I swear I looked for it.
Damn.
Well, I'm
Let's
just
see
glad that she made sure they both wore orange that day.
Yeah.
Let's see how raunchy WBTV can get it here.
Lori Harmon with indecent exposure. They turned themselves in today. The Harmons are accused of committing numerous sex acts in public in various locations in Surfside Beach, including a grocery store parking lot and a local playground. The couple was arrested last week after it was discovered the couple performed various sex acts in multiple locations along the Grand Strand and uploaded the videos to a porn site. We have much more on this story at WBTW.com.
I bet we can find.
Go to Pornhub. Go to Pornhub. I want to see if they got it on Pornhub.
Multiple sex acts, including a rusty trombone.
Oh, shit. Yo.
So,
And the sacred Jesse's wheel.
And her favorite place at the playground was the teeter-totter.
The teeter. Oh, my God.
Teeter-totter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I, as far as she's concerned, you know, well, both of them actually, not just her. I guess I identify with her because, you know, we've never had public sex.
Y'all better start now.
I know, right?
Yeah.
We'll go viral.
Yeah.
Strong therapy.
Yeah.
Got caught.
Yeah, I'm giving her some therapy right now.
Right now. Who's their therapist? Each other.
But as far as that's concerned, we all know that there are exhibitionists out there. They're not the only ones. Like you said,
I'm going to have to investigate this further.
Yeah. And the solicitor was talking about it, that one of the counts is indecent exposure. And he like,
well, that kind of goes with the whole.
Well, but he blatantly said a lot of people get arrested for indecent exposure, or they'll be told and get a warning.
Yeah.
And I thought, when he said this, I was like, okay. He said, the reason theirs is different is because they uploaded it on a porn site.
She also filmed herself urinating on a baseball field.
Yeah, now that one was one that got me. I was like, okay, they're outside people. They are like Brian is an inside inside. They're outside. They're outside. And I think that was to their credit. Again, I have to keep saying it because I'm on their side, just like I was on the girls before this article, the article before this, because they're doing themselves. It's like they're breaking out of like this thing of like, oh, I gotta do this. We gotta be like, they're like having fun with their life. It's like, listen, we're in a fucking pandemic. We're gonna live our fucking lives.
We need to get the fuck out of this house. We've been fucking in this bed missionary position for fucking almost a year. I need a Ferris wheel.
I'm not doing another rusty trombone in this bed.
Yeah, I need a Ferris wheel. Can you give me a slippery trumpet?
Play that tune again.
Exactly.
Play that funky music, white boy.
Right. I can name it in 2 notes. You know.
Oh, Larry, goodness.
That's fucked up.
Because think about, where have you? Come on, you've never had sex in a car. Neither of you separately from somebody.
We've had sex in a car, yes.
Okay,
way out in the boondocks. Though.
But I don't look at that as like a fucking Ferris wheel or a bench.
What's some farmer in the dark going,
to them, that's where they're at. They're at that level of saying, this is our way out in the boondocks. They have to keep upping it.
Well, yeah, it's like a drug. Like they've already done it in front of people, and then it probably became in front of like kids, and so then another at a carnival. They're like, now we got to do it on a ride.
Yeah,
now we got to do it on a piece of machinery.
Now, okay,
like,
I can see
what's next. What's the next step in the progression there?
I can see if there's a tornado coming in funnel cake, you know, in Indiana.
I need some goddamn cotton candy.
Hey, Dad, I think he's doing reverse cowgirl.
Exactly. Yo.
I think she's riding him good holding that turkey leg.
Oh, my God. Because you can hold on to that bar really good, so she can hold on to that bar and reverse cowboy girl or whatever like that. Yeah. See, I believe now, we did an episode where we were saying that if you could create a park of sex or something like that, what would it do? And I think the Ferris wheel going backwards while you are fucking, I think that'd be a good ride. Like think of the mental trip. Like, whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, watch your step.
Exactly.
Ew.
Can you
imagine the cleanup?
Oh my God, yo.
Oh, you talk about that. What about the one where you stick to the wall, centrifugal force
Yes.
style? Now apply the same fucking joke.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You read my mind. I was thinking about that, and if I'm on top of Brian when it's going, it's like pushing our pelvis and everything.
Yeah. See, this to me, they're innovators. They're innovators. I like them. I want to see more of them. I want to see more of their work. See, this is America's Got Talent right here.
Exactly.
Yeah, that ain't no shit.
Yeah.
The next step is to go to Neverland. Make that into the actual adult playground.
Yeah, I heard Eric was trying to get out of the charge, saying he was just sitting there. She was doing all the fucking.
Oh, yeah, well, of course.
I just was riding the ride. She was riding.
Yeah, I was just kicking back.
Yeah. A good lawyer could honestly could pull that.
Yeah.
I would see. I feel like I could pull that off, and I'm not even a trained lawyer.
Like, what did you see him doing?
Yeah, he took zero action. He was a passive observer. He didn't even move a muscle.
And if you look at his meds, it says that when on roller coasters, he will go into a zombie-like state.
The blood had left his brain.
She was raping me. I swear.
And
I was just sitting there, and she got on top. I couldn't help.
You know what?
From one head to the other.
I think that you're onto something now, Carolyn, to get her off. Now that we got him off, the thing is that she be like, and when I see him go into that state, I know there's only one thing that'll bring him back.
The warmest place on earth. It'll bring him home.
Exactly.
From Kentucky.
See, the problem is she should have been saying, clear, clear, clear.
He's coming back.
He's coming.
Amen.
I brought him back. He came again.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. That one was a good one. That almost got me crying.
I like that one.
We have another story that is just funny to me because there's I'm a dork. This one I picked out. I thought Brian would like it. A new orange and black bat species is always ready for Halloween. So there's a new species of bats. And not that I find bats attractive by any means.
They should have made this a Sesame Street character.
Let's see here.
And you know what? And what I realized
Looks like a chicken wing.
I realized that
Man.
they're right. They're right. The virus is going to last longer. Cause how many strains are coming out of this one? But these are cute bats. I heard. Orange.
As far as the bat is concerned, every bat to me freaks me out because I connect them to like vampires.
Yeah.
And
Wuhan.
There's also a saying, me and Brian, I don't know if you know it, we says never a quickie, always a longie.
Yeah.
So
Don't eat me, kids. I'll give you super COVID. Yeah.
Yo. Okay. What's the longies? Like the time, right?
never a quickie.
Yes, that was from
Always a long.
What was that from? What movie was that from?
Once Bitten.
No, that was Love at First Bite.
Love at First Bite
With George Harrison. No. Oh,
Never a quickie.
George Hamilton.
Yeah, George Hamilton.
Okay.
Where he played the vampire, and then he was like, never a quickie.
And it was that awesome like disco dance.
All
that
the
was like
ways.
one of my favorite. And there was Renfield. Do you remember Renfield? He goes,
Yeah. I love vampire movies.
I just love old movies as well. I like the
Yeah.
old school, like
Turner classic movie is my shit.
yeah, like the Bandit.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God. Exactly.
Something like that.
And I don't know, tangent time. I mean that we brought that up.
Orange bat.
Because I was wondering, because like when I was reading the news that you sent me, I was like, okay, the girl with the dildo. Okay, people are fucking in places, and I bet. Okay.
I know exactly.
What are
That's
these
what I'm
people
here for.
into? What the fuck are they into? Because I know it's the Midwest. A lot of bats in the Midwest. I don't know if y'all watch.
So me and Brian, when we're planning the show, this is how it goes. Brian will say, "We got to get articles."
Okay.
And Brian is more intellectual and scientific and stuff like that, and I'm more the artist. And we both will talk about sexual shit. Quit it.
Yeah.
Quit it.
Yes.
So I did the work and was trying to find something
Okay.
or an article that was like scientific and that Brian would like.
Right.
Okay. And because he didn't send me anything. So this is the truth. This is how the podcast is working so far.
This is the truth.
Yes. So that's why this crazy bat thing's in there, because I thought Brian would like it because it's all scientific-y.
Oh, because he's scientific.
Yeah. And I thought it was weird, and thinking about, honestly, Larry,
Yeah. Tell me the
like
truth.
you said, if a bat can have a new fucking species that's orange,
Yeah.
we're destined to fucking we need to get over COVID, get out in the world, because no matter what, things are going to fucking change, and we can't hide in our house.
We had our president was orange. Our bats are orange. Chris and
It's the damn sun.
Chris and I just ate oranges.
It's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy.
I like this
Damn
guy's.
the sun, people.
I like this guy's like rockabilly haircut. I don't know why.
Bring purple back.
He likes that damn heavy metal.
And you know what's gonna happen? People are gonna start trying to take them as pets.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna. I don't know. Like,
It's just a cute little bat.
Somebody's gonna bite its head off.
you know, bats are so. They get into your chimney and your attic and everything like that. You know, sometimes you can be some places and you see a bat swarming and then they're looking for their home or whatever. Next thing you know, they got a home in your house.
Yeah.
It's a 10 out of 10 yick.
My sister's had bats in her house before, like several.
Yeah.
She has an old farmhouse.
Yep.
And she was sitting there on her laptop just going. She said all of a sudden it went, whoo.
Mm-hmm.
And she-
You're like, what the
That's
fuck?
what I'm like. Fuck it.
Again, Brian would leave the situation.
He'll leave and close the door.
Yeah, you know what's weird though. I mean, I feel it. I got to defend him on this one because like I'm that guy who goes on these like big hikes and shit, and people are like, "Well, what happens? I mean, aren't there bears?" I'm like, "Yeah, but it's black bears. They're not that big. If there's no cubs around, you just get big and yell, and they get scared off, and they're like, you're fucking crazy." And I think of doing that. And I've seen one, and it wasn't scary, and I think of doing that with no fear. Yeah, okay. But if I see a roach bigger than a half-inch long, I'm like, it could be dead, and I don't want to go near it.
Yeah, because New York roaches.
Like, it's something about like it can be harmless, but you get the right thing, and you ain't gonna fuck with it. I can
New
tell you
York
that much.
roaches will play possum and rob you as you get closer.
We went to. I was probably 21 and went down to Panama City.
Panama City.
I know, right?
I was stationed near there.
Oh,
I was at Eglin.
That was fun.
Yeah, I was at Eglin Air Force Base, and we used to go to Panama City. We used to go to Destin, Pensacola, Mobile, Alabama. But all that white sand.
Yes. I can't. That's the one thing. Since I was little, my sister. I would go on vacation with my sister and my brother-in-law.
Bugs down there are different.
And that's what I was getting to. I was like 21. We went down there. I had $600.
Okay.
2 kids with me and my girlfriend.
Okay.
So I got the shittiest hotel because what I planned was we were gonna eat bologna and cheese all week.
Yep.
Gonna have
beans and rice,
popper water. I had to pay for the hotel and the gas to get home.
What kind of water?
Bottled water.
Okay.
Actually, I think we used the sink. I don't even remember the water, but water. That was it. They had to. Yeah. That's what we were gonna do.
Potable water.
We were supposed to go to Kentucky Kingdom, and I went ahead and just fucking went to Panama City.
Yeah, Panama City is fun.
Yeah, got there. We're walking to go to the hotel. We're walking around the edge to go to our room. There was a palmetto bug.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I knew you were going to talk about that. I knew you were going to talk about that.
That big. And I went, oh God.
I saw the whole shore move once down there. It was by a restaurant.
Yeah.
Well, I went, and the whole fucking shore went and shifted. I was like, fuck that.
Damn.
He also,
back in the van.
He doesn't like to get in the ocean because of weird things in it.
Well, you become a different part of the food chain at that point.
The
whole fucking food chain changes.
Because where you're walking around, only people with guns and knives are your predators or whatever like that. If you get in the water and something is swimming and that becomes your predator now, you're like, oh my God. And especially down there, like that bug. One night I was in my bed and because I had moved off base and so it was crawling up the wall and over to the ceiling. Now I didn't know it was doing this, but the next thing you know, it fell right down. Boom! Oh my God! Like yo.
Can't do it.
And yeah, you can't do it.
I could deal with. I'd rather fight a bobcat than like do whatever that was.
Yeah.
My mom had that happen. Like her mom and dad were on a honeymoon in Hawaii, like in the 80s, and I guess like okay, so here roaches get big enough where they're like formidable. Like you can see their eyes. If I can see a bug's eyes, that's big enough for me to.
And he's smoking a Newport.
But out there, they fly.
Like what's up?
But out there,
I can't breathe.
Out there they fly.
Mama.
So this thing lands on her chest, like you holding that glass in front of you. It's like picture something half the size of that.
Yes.
Just lands on the shoulder like a parrot.
Yeah.
But it's not good.
You gotta hold out your hand.
Yeah.
It's
like a falconer.
Yeah, like a
falconer. And the roach lands on you in the jungle.
Oh my God. And then one of those lizards came up under the door. Like, okay, so and the front door had a little space like this where you didn't have the thing that you put down at the door. So the thing ran up. I was coming across the yard, and I would see snakes coming across the yard. Like I would be walking. Next thing you know, you see the grass go whatever.
Oh. And
then you go, oh shit, because some of these snakes are poisonous down here, you know. And then but then I was going into the house. And then the fucking little lizard that people keep as pets and shit went under the door. Like, oh, fuck. Now I got this thing in my house, whatever like that. So the first thing I do is get a pot. And see, that's when I was really a killer. Like now I'll not kill bugs and animals and stuff like that. I'll let them out. But because killing was such in my mentality back then, I was in the military. It's like I was hunting it now. And the minute I saw it, like, bam, you know. And, and it's like, you know, but it's like those bugs down south. You're like, what the fuck? These are different type of bugs than in the north.
That's like Australia. They kill you.
I think, too, kids are like that in the beginning. Like, until your parent, like, you say to them, don't kill it.
Yeah.
Like, when we went down to Ruskin, Florida, just this past October. October, and there was tons of those geckos or however you geckos.
Oh man, it worked. The fucking trick
They're
worked.
not a sponsor, but if you want to be a sponsor.
Oh my God, they was having a convention down in Florida. They was having a Geico convention in Florida.
Exactly.
She's killing
them.
There
was geckos everywhere, and our youngest.
She could have fun at an insurance seminar.
She can have fun anywhere. Listen, let me tell you something. She can have fun in church. She's like, there's wine here? Come on.
I need to go to confession a few
times.
Do I get to take communion?
I got a quick little bug story if I can try.
Yeah.
I'll try and make it quick. Okay, I went on
not a quickie, a longie.
I went on a date with this girl, and I went to her apartment, and I went to sit down, and slowly bugs started coming out of all these places. And I mean a lot of bugs. Slow-moving cockroaches.
Like different kinds of bugs?
Cockroaches. No fear of death cockroaches.
Moseying around the place like, who this new dude? Who the new dude?
I walked up to one on the wall, and it stopped and went, oh, fuck. This guy's looking at me.
Like,
I went,
dude.
Bam!
Yo. And now you got his relatives. Now you got his relatives coming out the wall like, hey,
you just killed Cousin Eddie.
That was who the fuck is you?
Then I started smashing them all, and that was pretty much the end of the date right there.
Because she was like, listen, those are my friends. She's like, I don't think you're gonna work. Those are my friends. You didn't go to the sit down either. It's like, it's got to be a sit down.
It's another night where Brian didn't get lucky.
Yeah. Yo, if you'd have just left the fucking cockroaches alone, like no, but for real, when you go over somebody's house, I swear, oh my God, like I'm an extremely clean person. So when I go over somebody's house and they got bugs and some shit like that, I'm like, whatever. You know, especially if you date somebody, like you were just saying, you date somebody and you end up cleaning their fucking house. You know what I'm saying? I end up cleaning people's fucking houses for them. I'm like, God, no. If you want me to coexist with you, I'm not going to deal with this. And I will be the one to help you clean this motherfucker. But I am not going to deal with this shit.
All the time. Yeah. There's been times that I've known quite a few people that are like, I'm just overwhelmed. I don't know where to start. Fuck. Get a drink like Larry's drinking right now.
Yeah.
And make sure that you just get up and do it in little pockets.
Yeah. Yes. Little pockets. Talk about it. Please talk about it.
Exactly. Start in one area, get that done, then move over to this area.
Yes.
I have like ADHD and this problem where my mind fucking goes.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes, I know.
And I'll be shut up. And I'll be walking and I'll pick up a fucking sock because I find a sock, and then
Yeah, then you leave and go do laundry, but you were supposed to be sweeping out the kitchen or whatever like that. Then you come back and you see a jacket. Next thing you know, you're cleaning out the closet. And it's like, it's all going to get done as cumulative, but you're doing it in ADHD mode.
And if the ADHD is your problem, one little thing I'm learning right now
Smoke
is
weed.
To stay with what I'm doing and go.
Yeah.
Don't get this finished. Don't go anywhere else.
You gotta keep jerking.
Keep finished. And she's making meanwhile macaroni is on the stove and she's trying to.
We ain't done yet. God damn. You gotta wait till it snows.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there thinking about shoveling.
And then she's going out shoveling the drive. Yo, listen. When I realized, because I had a couple porn stars tell me that it's all mental, and Brian mentioned that earlier, it's all mental or whatever like that. It really is all mental. And if you can keep your mind focused on sex or whatever, as opposed to, damn, did I send Chris the cue sheet or, you know what I'm saying? Or did I post this last post? Like, if you can stay locked and loaded, sex is the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, but ADHD, they're like, oh shit, did I turn the stove off? Listen.
Yeah. Did I give the kid a Coke? Did they want a Coke?
Yeah.
Did they have their masks for school?
Yeah.
Just another thing the goddamn COVID.
I love the way you say goddamn COVID. I've always loved the way you say goddamn COVID because you said that.
The goddamn COVID, fucking. You know, we have 3 kids that have to be on the bus.
Yeah.
They have backpacks. We have to make sure they have their coat on in the winter. Blah, blah, blah. Now they add to us a fucking mask. And, you know, kids are finicky. Yeah. And if they like a mask, they want only that mask.
Yep. I saw it coming before school started back when we were back in August or whatever like that, September, July and August, when they roll out the school stuff a little bit before. You're a parent. So the thing is, like, it was July and August. Now they're showing this long list of like masks with these kids posing in them and everything like that. And I was like, that shit was so pre-planned. Like everybody's ready.
Making it fucking normal, and it's not.
This shit was so pre-planned. But these kids was in yellow and red. They had all the. I said, nigga, it's just July. You already have a school. Just fuck you. And then now,
there's all kinds of fucking shit. I could go on and on and on about this. We're having issues with teachers, with the teachers union. That's so much more fucking important. And I love teachers. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
Every teacher.
She almost became one.
But what is the deal? What's more important? Our kids' mental health and being in school?
Yep.
With socializing and learning properly, or the unions bitching about that they have extra work for. So my plan, if I was someone,
you are.
They need to have a whole nother fucking department,
Carol,
that does the whole fucking cleaning, not the teachers. A sanitary group.
Yeah, you're telling me the teachers are cleaning?
Yeah, that I think that they have to do in between.
I don't trust teachers cleaning. I really don't. I've seen some teachers' homes. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I fucked a lot of teachers over the years, and I see their homes, and then I see their classrooms, and I'm like, I can see.
Teachers' types are really fun.
Yeah. Oh my God, teacher types?
Especially the librarians.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I was one.
Yeah, teachers are freaky as fuck. Teachers and nurses. I fucked a lot of people in this lifetime, and I can categorize them. Teachers and nurses are up there as far as their freaky nuts. Yeah, they're freaky nuts.
Now, as far as fucking is concerned, Larry, you said quite a few people. Are you one of those guys when you're in a relationship that you tell the lady how many you've been with and wonder how many she's been with?
A nurse will blow you and not even know your name.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, because the reason, listen, I don't care how many she's been with because you'll never do the numbers I've done. Hey. So your number probably is where I was in middle school, so why bore me with your, so I'm like,
Larry's one of the few people that can make Larry's one of the few people that can make me feel prude.
You know what I'm saying? Because like the thing is that I've done a lot, and oh my God, I was doing numbers before I went to the military. Once I got in the military, whoa. If you put that fucking uniform on, women love men in fucking uniform. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Oh, I thought that was an interesting way to come out on the show.
Oh! What way? Let's say it.
Well, I mean, the military at the time was only men, no? Back in the day?
No, I wasn't that old. Goddamn, fuck it. But that's
he
funny.
Was dropping the soap often.
Exactly. I was in under Washington. But the thing is that like I never really care. Are we asking? But my thing is that sex should be fun. And see,
yes,
I'm gonna tell you something. It's mental. And once I learned that mental thing of it, let me say I average 2 hours easy. However, there's a couple times. Well, one time specifically, I do know the Warriors were playing the Knicks. We fucked that whole game. From beginning to end. So I care about that with women. Like, what do you know? What can you do? Let's have some fun. Like, I don't give a fuck who is you with. Now, there was a couple times I went after NBA guys. I cared about that shit. Cause them motherfuckers ain't dick as big as me. I'm like, you fucked who? God damn. All right. Do some Kegels.
Now during those times, those 2 hours, which I'm very impressed, by the way, Larry.
Yeah, but see,
I
here's
did
the key.
4 hours.
You've done 4 hours before, right?
I did when I was 17. I went for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ladies and gentlemen, Larry. more ladies, not gentlemen.
Yeah. All ladies, not gentlemen.
Where can someone find you since you go a good 2 hours?
You can listen. I'll bring it to your front door like you ordered me. Just drop your information in my mind. No, but you can find me on Instagram. He is hysterical. He is hysterical. And remember, hysterical is with a Y. HYSTIRCAL or whatever.
Awesome.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And
how
then,
one spells hysterical.
Yeah, hysterical. And then on Twitter, Larry Beyah. Y'all know me. And then Facebook, same name, BEYAH. And you always find me doing something in and around the Comedians of the Compound, which y'all got to get y'all tickets for.
Exactly. There's a show coming up in Austin for Compound Me. Where are you going to be to plug any shows that you've got coming up for our viewers and subscribers to know?
I'll be at the Stress Factory 24th at the Stress Factory in New Brunswick. And I will also be we're in Comedians at the Compound is in March 20th. It's going to be at the Dojo of Comedy. And then we got Secret Show in Connecticut, Cos Cob, Secret Show, St. Lawrence Club. And that's going to be March the 6th.
Now on that one, are they going to go live? I know that some of the shows they're going to try to go live so that people can pay for live stream. Have you guys got that set up yet?
I hope they do. Because I love going live, doing live comedy. A lot of people don't do. See, that's the thing.
See, I should be selling that service to people.
And that's what I'm trying to get Chris to come out to the thing. But the thing is that we used to do that at Gotham Comedy Club. We used to stream out to 52 countries through whatever that 360 virtual reality, whatever. And they did, and it was beautiful. I like live streaming comedy. So, but I think that a lot of comedians, because they don't want their material out there, especially if they're working on something or whatever. But I think it's a fun experience for people to see you in their home on the stage as opposed to a Zoom comedy show.
Well, and I think too, me personally, with quarantine and everything, and you know, the whole secret that you guys are going somewhere against what, you know, our government is saying, it's like we that are watching live through you guys too. But getting out, and everyone misses being out and having that camaraderie and that laughing and that kind of stuff. So that's why I, you know, would love to see the live stream as far as that's concerned, because there's interaction. We've grown a community on Twitter and Instagram where people know who each other are, and even though we're not there in person.
I feel like comedy, once this is all over, is going to have a new awakening.
Yeah,
you know,
I hope so, like a renaissance or something, to the point where, because I believe wholeheartedly, and you can quote me on this, I believe wholeheartedly is the reason why they're telling us, because a lot of people say, no, it's not because of you guys or whatever like that, it's because of health. I believe there's a lot of lies within the lies that people don't understand. And I believe that a lot of people, because wealthy people that are in power do take advantages of situations. I believe they push the limits to the advantage, taking the advantage of the situation. But the thing is, they want us to only hear one voice. That's what a new one world government is about. We could talk about all that later. But the thing is that they don't want us getting together, socializing and talking anymore, and having the fun. They want us focused. Like I said, when I was in the military, I understand how they did that to us and brainwashed us and trained us to do the certain things that we do. And I see it doing it globally. But the thing is that, like, when I see y'all at shows, oh my God, it's like a family reunion. When I see you, Carolyn, when I see you, Brian, when we see all these other people, Caucasian Hunger and all these other, I'm gonna tell you, it's like a family reunion. Tony and Ellis and it's like, yes, Franklin and everybody, you know, it's like,
and Victor and Aaron, you know, Aaron's like businessman and doing whatever, and Gino's around punching people and tackling them.
He'll beat the shit out of you if you're sitting right next to him.
I mean, it is a family of misfits. It's like became a family of misfits.
We're from the land of misfit toys, which is called the Great Compound Media and Extended Family. It is beautiful.
Exactly, it's wonderful. Now, our next segment is called Relationship Smash Up, and we're just going to do, Larry, some questions for you.
Let's do it.
And we also have a video that kind of...
Y'all got a video of me fucking?
No. Oh. No Pornhub today. I'll let you know when I have my Only's fan page.
Okay, got it. Cue the cocaine.
Cocaine? Wait, I need to drink my Coke, too. So, Larry...
Yes.
gonna ask you this question, and I'm sorry if I embarrass you.
I guarantee you won't. And now why she embarrassed me?
So since you've had a lot of experience
Yes.
in the sex area,
Hell of a lot.
have you ever ran across someone, a lady queefing?
Oh yes, queefs. What? Come on, I should get a degree in the queefs that I've heard. But queefing it's just a natural body thing. You know, if air gets pushed up in it sounds like a trombone sometimes. You like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit, let me get that. And I started rapping the one. I was like, I'm an MC poet. My dope rhyme show it. Okay.
Exactly. And like Brian, I can't remember.
No.
Make it say,
Have I ever queefed?
Yes.
See, I think I have, but I think I was like in the bathroom afterwards. Like I go to pee.
Yeah.
And there's just a little.
Pom pom pom.
Yeah, it's been knocked out.
Yo, like there was, and sometimes you laugh with it. Sometimes, but sometimes you're so focused in the pussy, you like let the air on to get back into it.
I'm hitting this right if it's queefing.
Exactly. Push that air up in there. Here it comes
Chris,
back.
were you able to get that video?
Oh yeah.
'Cause I'd love Larry to see this.
Okay, it's a queef video.
Might be a little something.
It's a
Shit.
doozy.
I wanted to know what this video was. I'm glad I'm seeing it now. Oh shit!
What the fuck? How? Why?
Yo.
Oh, that's great.
Yo, I thought that was him coming at first. I thought that was the sign of him coming. And then it wasn't until she did her face like that that made me like think she's acting like it was her. I mean, that was.
She didn't look like she was. It
Oh,
was.
she
was
knew
done.
it was coming.
She was done. She was in her mind like, "Oh shit, this is gonna let loose." Oh god.
It sounded like a car. Brian, you remember those cars when you had an old jalopy or a hoopty or whatever like that, and you know you was turning the car off, but the car would keep going.
Yeah.
You remember those cars? You like,
my dad had an old 75 Granada that did that.
Yeah.
and it would like sound like a shotgun.
That's exactly. That's what that queef sounded like.
It would scare all the neighbors like somebody had been shot.
Oh yeah, his had a pow at the end of it.
Yeah, you guys ever play skee ball? You put the
Yeah.
you put the last coin in, and all 10 balls come rolling down
Yeah.
and fucking shoot at you.
Yeah,
clapping.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. That was a good queef.
It was pretty impressive to me. I was like, wow, goddamn.
Should we ask the
Couples goals.
old man about queefs and stuff?
Yeah. Now, Larry.
Yeah.
We're gonna have join us. First of all, thank you very much for being on the show today.
Yes, thank you very much.
And of course, I'll always be praying for you.
Thank you.
Keeping things going. You're such
Yeah.
a cool guy, and I thank you again for your service. Keep up the good work.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
And I was
follow this guy and go to Let's Get Loud and enjoy.
Let's Get Loud.
And
Let's
go-
Get Loud. It's
with a Z.
hilarious.
Yeah, go to letsgetloud.com for everything Let's Get Loud. LETZ Get Loud. Let's Get
Yes.
Loud. Jennifer Lopez, Let's Get Loud. You know the rest.
So
What, you're not going to bring the falsetto?
Let's get loud. Go.
that's what I love about you, Larry. You have the best smile ever. That smile just lightens up a room.
Yo, that's what they used to always tell me when I would be in an Italian neighborhood and I'd be walking down the street like, smile so I can see you.
Oh, well, goodness gracious.
Yeah, those were my uncles.
Oh, my God.
All right, well, I love y'all. Thank y'all.
Thank you for joining us.
Okay, cool. All right, see y'all later.
Bye.
Yo, that is the best.
So, you dealing with queefs?
Yeah.
I don't break for queefs.
You-
I don't care if it sounds like boiling soup.
Oh, gosh.
Nope. Queefs.
It's what's for dinner.
Since I've never, ever had a queef, do queefs smell?
Depends on how hard you're going. Yeah.
What does it smell like?
It smells a little musty, a little fishy, like a cannery.
You missed it. You should have said nothing.
Nothing.
Now, when you're fucking like that and you come, if you're sitting there laying beside each other, do you, she's like jacking you off or something like that? Yeah. We talk about things like getting a tissue or whatever. Has she ever rubbed it on your belly?
Well, she usually has to wipe it off my face.
That's a pretty good cum.
Yep. Still got it.
So your recommendation,
cotton ropes,
old man, is to keep fucking through the queef.
Yep. You got to keep going till the old lady sings. Yep. Or the fat one. Whatever.
Oh, goodness. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us on Strong Therapy. Meet back with us next week. And, of course, remember some fun guy named Larry Beyah. Beyah, Beyah.
Beyah, Beyah.
Love you. Have a great week.